Hey guys, Infidel1258 here. Today we are going to get into our guild rank brawls. And so we're fighting at Diamond using the Alpha Beta promo and reward phrase. I think we have 5 or 6 battles and there's 6 hours left in the guild fray or brawl. And therefore I suspect my opponents have submitted teams already. I'm not putting... If you've watched some of the earlier videos in this series, you might know that I do research on my opponents to determine what cards they have, what cards they don't. Generally speaking, in this fray at tier 4, my opponents have every card that is under the sun. There are very little weaknesses or ability to discern advantages for myself, and so I'm not putting the same effort into that. But for what it's worth, you can research any one of your opponents. You can just go into all and see who shares your fray and do that. But I'm not, so we'll see. I've got 7 battles. I'm going to do them now, and if I have to, I will edit in the final results of these battles. Hopefully we'll just get to watch them together live. Okay, and I guess I'll tell you also, I've rented about 7,000 DEC worth of cards in preparation for this battle. Not to mention, I have about 4 million power or something on this account, which covers a lot of the strongest Alpha, Beta, and Promo and Reward cards. So I am well equipped. I might have some vulnerabilities or weaknesses, but I'm well equipped. 35 mana, 34 mana, Thorn, so melee is going to be weak, or I got 1.2 million power against my enemy. I don't know him exactly, so that's unfortunate. I like it when I know them. Fire would be kind of a melee play. I do have some strong magic over there. I think Dragon is the way. Or maybe we'll focus in on some... We'll go Dragon. Ooh. How about Slenny with the archery? And then, let's see. Some speed. Double, like lots of speed, lots of damage. Blast with the archery output. What's my... I think that's it for blasters. I got this guy, but he's quite slow, but he'll be getting 2 more speed. Maybe that's a play. Yeah, I think I like that. Now, we need ample meat shield. We need ample... that's too much. I have Lord A. And then maybe we throw out... we might even bring the Peaceful Giant and tweak something back here. I could bring a heal... A tank healer. Ooh, another speed with a secondary tank. Yeah, I like that. So what we've got now is, even though Crash doesn't have any attack or whatever, he does have Thorns, and theoretically that could trigger the Bloodlust. I like that. Second of all, he's adding a 3rd swiftness. So we got 1, 2, 3 swiftnesses out there. He's also a sniper attack defender. I'm almost tempted to put Crash in the 1st position. Would that be better? No, because he's not as resilient or, damage reduction based as the Lord A is. I don't have any heal, so I am really counting on, I'm hoping that the Slenius guy archery damage blast combo is going to really do work. Does my... Yeah, so I got blast, blast, blast. Yeah, let's give this a shot. I'm excited to see how this goes. So he's got an opportunity monster back here, which is 4 speed. And it is going to be buffed. So it's going to be doing 5 damage output, or 4 damage output. Does he have any other Inspire? No. He's going to be doing 4 damage output. He's got 1 swiftness, 1 slow. But I have 1, 2, 3 swiftnesses. I didn't bring any slow. And my monsters are just faster. Now this is going to hit me. And so is this. But we're going to reflect some of that. We have a void over here. I like that. We don't have an archery reflect on this position. I guess this one's camoed up. So... Fina is going to focus in on Naga, and Naga has the chance to avoid with the extra speed. I like my odds here. I'm predicting victory. Before we press play, what are you guys thinking? I'd love to see in chats, in the conversation like below. Did you see battle number 1? Did you think this was a victory or defeat? He doesn't have any heals. I don't have any heals. This could get carried away. I didn't bring an alternative Bloodlust, but my blasts, if they land, are going to just devastate. He's only got the 1 blast. I've got 3 different blasts. I think we win from blast alone, but he does... Oh, he has the reflection shield over there. But I think we melt his prismatic, and that's a huge stun. Stunning that prismatic. If his Fina dodges me, I'd love to see a dodge on my when his Bloodluster attacks. Ooh, the kill. That's a bit of a problem, but we do have, look at the blast going to work here. We got a 10 speed on the crash, and it's working. We got a last standard that's going to trigger here, and we did just lose. Oh, and now I think these misses, guys, those are so frustrating. Are you kidding me? I know he's a flyer, but that was a bit ridiculous. Sure, and if we did, I gotta watch that last bit again. I gotta watch the evasiveness on the elemental. How many shots do we miss here? And look at our speed too. I mean, he's got a 6 speed, but we've got 4 even with this guy here. As soon as my tanks go down, I was in deep trouble. And his blast covered, his Kinjo did enough of the blast reduction. You know what I mean? It was just enough. Look at that 5 bomb. And his magic doesn't miss. Look, I didn't miss there. I missed this one, and that would have been a kill. I would have killed him and I would have wounded him. Instead, because I didn't kill his Phoenix killed my first, I think it was my crash or whoever was in the first spot. And then this one killed another, I think it was this one right here or something. And that was it. That one miss, that one critical miss, which would have killed this because he only had 5 hit points at the time. We would have hit it and finished it. So that's unfortunate, but is what it is. Let's keep going. 780,000 power, magic reflect, commons only, magic reflect. So easy on the magic. Let's go melee. Now, tempted to go Ember Storm, but you always want armor. If you think your opponent's going to avoid magic, armor becomes so much more powerful, right? And I do think they'll avoid magic, and therefore start to get pretty interested with the Peak Rider. But the question would be like Play-Doh can put out a lot of pain. You know what? Peak Rider is going to be just as good. And also because the magic is nerfed, in some sense, like magic will be ignored. I can probably count that the archery impact and the armor are going to be doubly impactful, doubly helpful. So then we just need to choose the best team. I definitely want that. Got to bring Katie. If you're bringing Katie, I like to bring a sniper support. Plus the armor here is amazing. Let's bring another sneak. So we got double sneak, double snipe. Now, I like the Archimist for one more armor. So we're putting out a crazy amount of armor right now. We got 2, 5, 7 extra armor on top of whatever the team is coming with. Now I have 6 left. It might be wise to bring out either a sniper or a sneaker. But then alternatively, we could bring something to support the Archimist. A heal might be nice. This could be helpful. It would be helpful actually, because the Shield will get bumped. The Sandworm, if the Sandworm's going to get stopped by a force field, well, it's going to get stopped whether I get the +1 or not. So that's a very interesting option. But I also want to support, right? Like I want to support my tank. Right now, I'm not doing that at all. And then we slow him down too. You know what? I like that. It might be. I like that. Now the question is, I think we probably gotta go. We want to give Katie as much space as possible. I think this is the safest way to play Katie. So we haven't seen Tony. Let's see what happened here. Okay. I got a sneak play, a snipe play. I have 1 bloodlust. They have a bloodlust over here with the double attack. Lots of speed on their behalf. I'm quite slow. I got way more armor. What's going to happen? I don't know. My Sandworm is going to get deleted, but mine has a Pierce, his doesn't. My armor is actually pretty effective considering he doesn't have Pierce. And the Sandworm landing shots, plus there was a miss in there. His Sandworm missed me. That's pretty well that, I figure. Plus, man, Halfling on the Archimist Bear is actually, or halving with the Archimist Bear is, the card's really, really good. What an amazing promo card for a common level. The whole kit force field, enrage, halving, protect, a good amount of damage output, high enough, you know, hit points, crazy speed really when it goes into that enrage. Plus it can have its opponent's damage output. So I just feel as though that's so pivotal. Yeah, we got this. Even though we are quite wounded, like you see a lot of low hit points. Oh, the magic reflect was enough. But we poisoned to kill the Catrelba. And she didn't get a bloodlust off, so we're going to poison it to death. Man, the heal. If I didn't bring, this is actually a really close battle, but if I didn't bring the Divine Healer, we totally lose that. Because it was close at times for that Divine Healer to just barely, for the Archimist Bear to fall apart, for the Divine Healer to die. Nice win. Okay, so everything, all ranged have snipe, enrage, so melee is always a good choice. He only has 160,000 power, which makes me think he hasn't picked his team yet. Because I doubt you're in this fray if you've only got 150,000 power. Okay. Let's focus in on the enrage, and we'll try and get some like a strong melee play. You know, we got a strong green melee team. I like the double strike, sneak. Let's support that. We'll bring out Shinlo for one more cheap sneak. We'll bring out Brownie for the inspire. Bring out one more swiftness. Now we got a bunch of... Oh, see, here's the trick. We bring out Naga because everything's got all range of snipe attack. I want to bring out Naga in like a forward position because it's gonna potentially be a snipe defender. I don't want Shinlo in that first position. But I'm not sure I'm going to bring Shinlo at all now that I remember the snipe. Got piercing. Let's give that a shot. I'm going to get rid of the Shinlo. Lord A. See, we got sneak defense, we got potential snipe defense, we've got a good amount of melee, we've got a secondary tank because it will build hit points. And we're doing melee. It's really a sneak focus play with just a snipe distraction. And the speed buff from that. Now, you know, is there any other... What are some things I could do as an alternative? Yeah. I mean, there's lots of different ways to go, but I like this team. Let's see how it goes. Okay, let's go and we'll see you in Lum. What do we got here? Enrage, everybody's got snipe. So I went very sneak melee focused. I'm going to say we win just because we've got so much damage on the sneak and we've got a strong enough front line. He doesn't have a opportunity monster. I think we win this hands down. 12 speed. Look at that 14 damage output with the enrage. Double strike with the 5s. I say we're probably going to do just fine. Look at that. Double strike, theoretically, double strike with 8. Now we are going to die to... We would have died. We did die to Thorns, but still deleting an 8 hit point monster. 40, that's so crazy. Enrage, when you're allowed to bring enough melee buffs, can be such an insane rule set. Okay, so let's keep going. So we got Stampede, which means Trample's better. Melee from any position. Noxious Fume. So it'd be great if we have Trample. Do we have any? Ooh, okay. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Now, I want to... And I like how there's heals here too, because we've got to fight the Noxious Fumes. Now, what I want to do... is put as much meat shield in the front as I can. Ooh, it's also really helpful to bring out a A Bloodluster could get carried away here. Ooh, Titania is always... I think we got to go... We got to back out a Peak Rider. And we got to bring in the Archmage Arius. And we're going to stick with the life team. And then... we bring Titania, who has a limited amount of damage... Or sorry, hit points. But has... But it's probably enough that it will... that it'll be able to do some serious pain. I think one more hit point here is really clutch, considering the Noxious Fumes. It potentially could help my heal be more powerful. And now, the problem is I don't want Titania to just get nuked. I'd almost rather Knight be more vulnerable than Titania. Yeah, I think I like that. I like that build. Let's give that a shot. Yes, we get to see it. So he's got magic damage output. He brought his Quora, which of course is always a good choice. He is the tank heal with the Fortify. We didn't bring any protect, and we passed up on our summoner armor that we were theoretically going to bring. He's got the Oppress over here, which is a problem for me in some sense, but I've got more damage output than he does, I think. I could have done... the archery buff. I could have theoretically gone Daria instead of this Arius, and then I would have essentially sacrificed the one archery damage output, but I would have... Oh, does he have amp? He does have amp, too. Nice trample. And, oh, that stupid miss, guys. Our miss is going to be... Are you kidding me right now? Our miss is going to be like this? Is this what's going to happen? Because for real, that's like... The one battle we watched earlier was like a critical miss. And then here we are with two... I would say a significant critical miss. If we missed there, I would have been so PO'd. And now the trample takes over. Loving it. Cool. Nice big W. I've said it before. I'm going to keep saying it because I want you guys to feel the urgency and the excitement of Brawls. This is my favorite part of the game right now. The stakes are higher. The camaraderie between the team pulling together so that we strive for higher SPS rewards. The fact that it adds to your guild buildings because you're earning merits. Not merits, you're earning crowns, which then allow building upgrades, which again is like this cumulative effort that takes a long time. All of that means that the stakes feel higher and that the excitement for every win or potential win is so much greater. I hope you're feeling that, and I actually hope you're pursuing that for yourself in your own guild. And if you don't have a guild, look to see if there's a spot in time and attention. Join the Discord. It's links in the description, and make yourself known and express your interest. Everything, don't know this one either, this person either. 280,000 power. I bet they haven't rented. I bet they haven't submitted. This is a home arena, so I got 22 mana, no heals. Let's go. I can't do fire. Let's go. Let's. Very tempted to do Valnamore magic. You know what? Let's go like this. Boom. Boom. I gotta quickly see. I want to see if I can acquire some good life leechers. Yeah, see, this is interesting to me. Now, I don't have so many hit points. Now, it might just be easier to go like this, and then I can try the same thing. I'm gonna... Boom, boom. Ooh, the magic reflect. I'm so cognizant of the Lord Arius and Aranthius in this rule set. Like, it just is so commonplace to see that card played. slow could help. Dricking could be just like a distraction and then might turn into something. I get rid of Shadowy. I could bring, but I want that extra strengthen. I could bring a speed. You know what I haven't brought? Oh my goodness. You have to bring. This is the mistake I'm making right now. I'm going to go like that and see what happens. I'm nervous about a sneak play. I'm expecting a sneak play. So I put my Shadowy Presence in the rear position. Those are our 4 wins, so I know this is a loss, but we'll watch everything's M-Girl. Strong sneak attack play. And I'm just too slow. But is slow first in this one? What's gonna happen here? No heals. Slow doesn't go first, so he's just gonna destroy me with his speed. And he can even kill my. If I. And the bloodlust too. Yeah, it's like no bloodlust for me, 1 bloodlust for him. And tons of sneak attack damage. Twice. If I'd been able to get a 1 bloodlust off in there, maybe things look different. And if we had poisoned that saber shark, it would have died. And then I would have theoretically hit and poisoned the bandit. We could have won that. That was like really down to the wire actually. Because his Dr. Blade's that good. It was like it came down to the 50-50 chance of proccing poison or not. And the saber shark surviving, allowing it to do 4 more damage, and then that was that. Let's keep going. Steam at Romney. I have fought him before. 3.7 million power. It's hard to say if he's obviously not going to rent, or not substantially rent. It's hard to say if he will have submitted his teams yet or not. As you can see, no armor and magic is lost and no heals. We've only got green to work with. When we only have green to work with, it's probably in my best interest, facing off as against a guy like that. Now I am going to quickly go over here and rent and see, because I don't have a green summoner actually. I'm in the rental window. I got to go max, and I want green only. I think no archery. You know what? I'm going to rent Prince Rin. I got time? Yeah. Boom. 600 and 1900 DEC. Giving me a new option, giving me more damage output. I think that's, given the fact that magic can't be used, I think that's a strong pickup in this battle. That's the sort of thing, like the stakes are that high. I'm willing to spend 1200 DEC in the last second here. What just happened? Come on, did it go through? Yeah, should have gone through. I don't know what's happening right now. That's a Prince Rin. His Alpha Beta Promo Rewards Summoner. This is crazy. If this doesn't work this time, it doesn't matter. I gotta pick Lux. Enter. 39 seconds. If he's not there, well, I gotta pick Vega. No heals. As much as I like the Rooney, you know what? We are going to bring it Rooney. Second meat shield, go. My Katrelba is safer, but look, he has 3 damage output, which is frustrating because I actually own a Katrelba at level 4, which has the extra melee, but because my guild doesn't have the ability to run that card, we don't have the right building level, I can't play it, which is frustrating. I like his team comp better with the Cyclops at the rear, and I'm not going to do substantive damage to the Almo, and he's got the poison over here, which I could have brought instead of the Elven, but the Elven has the speed. I don't know what's going to happen here because my Sandworm, which is going to kick out a lot of damage, is far more buried and safe than his, but he's doing double damage with the Katrelba with a 3, and he also brought an Inspire. I have the self-res. I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't like that my Flesh Golem is here. In a sense, he's not even, you know, my extra meat shield is irrelevant because the Almo's not doing anything. He's not attacking my front at all. If I had one more sneak monster, I think that would bode well. I think we probably lose. What do you guys think? Misses are, of course, going to come in handy. His speed is better than mine. His Katrelba is doing 4 damage, and he's going to get a Bloodlust right here. At least, yeah, that's over. With the Bloodlust being at 5 and the shield over here. Yeah. No, it's... I mean, the Brownie was the right play. It was wise to put the Cyclops in the back with this, essentially, it theoretically could contribute by throwing out archery damage, and he had the Prince Rin to amp it up, but he also was saying, like, this is my shield in the rear. Melee from any position, blast damage, so speed is going to be key. Let's go fire. We can do a really inexpensive... Oh, I don't think I rented Serb. No, I didn't. You know, I got to count on Reflection Shield, don't I? What's the key here? You know what? Probably pays to bring in Archimus. And then I got to negotiate something over here, right? I got to figure some stuff out. See, I almost don't want to bring a chicken there. Is Archimus the right play here? It's got the force field. It's got the armor. It's got a good amount of speed. Kinjo's got the blast reflection damage. I've got a good amount of damage in here with the Antminer is like a last-ditch effort. See, the problem is the Antminer isn't necessarily contributing. This could be better than the Antminer. You know what? Changes. Oh, I can't use it. Oh no, dude. Okay, we're back to... Yeah. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. My Aurello is kind of buried. I mean, vulnerable is what I meant to say. But actually, it turns out this is a good placement for it. I was, in my franticness to reposition, I want everything I like, except for I wish this was probably here. It turns out it's not going to be the biggest issue. I like my odds here. He's got heals. He's got, you know, evasiveness. But frankly, I don't know that he has the damage output that I have. Let's find out. I think we probably are going to be okay. Plus, I have the blast perfection, and he doesn't. It's a nice kill. Now, look, I think I might get like a double kill here, right? Because when the Cobalt gets the kill on the Crystal, he'll also kill the Blight through Blast. It's really, really awesome that my blast damage is going to kill that Dr. Blight. Otherwise, the Scavenge would just get out of control. Ooh, the Aurello is going to get a kill on another Bloodlust kill. As long as nothing dies. Yes. See, look at this double kill from the Aurello. Bloodlust, Bloodlust. And that's all she wrote. Two mana, doing 7 damage with 8 speed, 6 armor, and 7 hit points. That's the potential of Bloodlust. That's the potential of Gladiators. And that's the game-changing opportunity now coming to Splinterlands, because they're introducing those summoners that allow conscription. The ability that will introduce Gladiators to rank battles and more Gladiators to Guild Brawls and tournaments surrounding Gladiators also. So it's really a game-changing and really new breath of fresh air for the competition in Splinterlands. I think that we're going to see more and more of those Gladiators, because that Bloodlust does crazy things, and it's a lot of fun to watch. Okay, so yeah, the guild finished 5th, meaning we had 225 points and Wizards had 228, so it was razor thin. Like, they had one more win than us. Mind you, they had 7 fewer losses. So they got 101 crowns. We got 99 crowns. And like a 6-1 from Lunacisa. 6-1 from Riddy. Some strong performances from the top 5. And then some 4s and 2s, 4s and 3s. It was, you know, it's a reasonable turnout. This is a tough league. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks so much for your time and attention. Have an amazing day. God bless.